MyMathLab for Intro Algebra by Andrina Grimaldo and Denise Robichaud pairs a fully loaded MyMathLab course with a streamlined work text. Andrina and Denise have helped all types of students, online, in lab, and in class, experience great success with MyMathLab. But they saw the greatest success with students who embraced a pencil and a notebook alongside MyMathLab. They created MyMathLab for Intro Algebra to provide a classroom, lab, or online solution for instructors who recognize the power of the pencil and the technology.
We saw that, students, we were getting the students to use a lot more technology, and we were seeing improved success rates. But we really saw that they weren't writing down material as much. So we came up with the idea of putting some materials together for our students. They would help them merge the paper and the technology and have better results.
Students would come in, they're excited to use technology, they sit down, they get started in MyMathLab on their homework, and then at the end of the class they would get up, leave, and throw their what they term scrap paper away in the garbage can. We put together the workbook is really to force the student to pick up that pencil and paper and to work in probably a more structured manner for their problems.
Let's take a look. After downloading Grimaldo Robichaud into your MyLab's account, open the course and simply click Get Started. This brings you to a 3-step learning path. 1. Learn it. 2. Check it. 3. Do it. In Learn It, students use the work text and e-text together at the same time. By clicking Read the section, they open their interactive e-text alongside their open work text. There is a one-to-one correlation between the work text and e-text. What students see on the printed page is what they see on screen. Where students see an E icon in the work text and e-text, they know they can click in the e-text for more information. There are e-text icons for FAQs, reminders, more information, videos, and practice. For example, you'll see this icon next to every example in the text. For each example, the authors have created a video where they work out the solution step by step for students, offering additional information and giving helpful reminders. Your turn exercises follow each example. Here, the work text really comes into play. It provides students with plenty of space to show their work. Once they've solved the problem in the work text, they then enter their answer in the e-text and receive 2 attempts at the problem, followed by immediate feedback.
The learning part of the course puts together all the pieces that students need to learn the material, which includes links for more information, includes the nuts and bolts of here's what you need to know, here's how you do it, and it includes them writing out and solving some problems after they've watched some examples. And we always try to direct them with links into here's what you can do in the e-text. If you need more information, click here. If you want an FAQ, click here. But it's all put together in the Learn It, and it's all accessible there for them to choose the path they're going to be taking.
Once students complete Learn It, they then move on to the second step in the learning path, Check It. Here they must complete a short learning check assignment that shows they understand the skills and concepts covered. The learning check assignments contain a brief set of questions that are a mix of 1. Skills-based review, and 2. Reading assessment. Prerequisites are built into the system, and students must receive an 80% on their learning check in order to move on to their homework assignment.
Having that check it step, it checks their reading, makes sure that they've gone through and they understand the concept. They might not be really great at it yet, but they understand the concept and maybe some choice vocabulary words. And if they didn't get it, they need to go back into the reading and look up that vocabulary word and make sure they understand the definition.
Once the Check It is completed, the student moves on to the Do It portion of the learning path, the homework assignments in MyMathLab.
Both of us have been using MyMathLab for a long time, and what we really loved about it, and what I saw with my students that I thought was great when they started using MyMathLab, is that they were doing the homework because they were getting their automatic feedback, and they would try to, max out their scores to 100%, and I just never saw that, just assigning paper homework.
They spend more time doing their homework because they know I can see what's going on. And I like that. I like that ability. When we created this, we created it specifically for students.
I'm so excited to have this book finished so I can use it with my students, because now I'm going to be able to give them what I think is really going to work for them is the merged, almost seamlessly merged technology and paper, and they're going to be learning the math in a way that I know is going to work for them.